Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain the concept of functions in C programming language. So let us start with the definition of the function. So functions are a self-defined block of statements that can be used to perform a specific task in C programming language. So functions can be of two types. So one is a user-defined and second one is a predefined functions. So now we are discussing about the user-defined functions. So now we'll see the syntaxes for declaring a function. So this is a syntax for declaring a function. So you can start with a return type, and this return type, it may be of an integer, character, float, whatever it will be. And then the function name will specify the name of the function, and within a parenthesis we can provide the argument list or parameters list, and you can must close with a semicolon. At the time of function declaration, so we can use the same prototype which we are using at the function declaration, and we can provide the definition of this particular function. That is, we can provide the block of statements within a flower braces. So at the time of function calling, you can simply use a function name along with the arguments list in parentheses. So now generally, what do you mean by a function declaration? So function declaration is nothing but it tells the compiler about a particular function name, return type and the parameters which you are going to use in our C programming later. So the function definition will provide an actual purpose of the function. So it will provide you an actual body of the statements. So now coming to a function calling, when a program calls a function, so the program control is transferred to the called function. A called function will perform a defined task, and when its function ending closing brace is reached, it returns the program control back to the main function. So now we'll see what do you mean by actual and formal parameters. So the parameters that can be specified in calling function, that is at main function which parameters you are used, and that parameters are said to be actual parameters. Now coming to a formal parameters, and these parameters can be specified in subfunction. So that is a called function. So the parameters which is used at called function is simply said to be a formal parameters. Now we'll see what are the different categories of functions. So now at the concept of functions, so we have a communication between your main function and your subfunction. That is of your called function and calling function. So whether how you are passing means how these two functions can be communicated. So now the calling function will give something to your main called function, or else your called function will give something to back to your calling function, and depends on that. So we can categorize the functions in 5 categories. So function with no arguments and no written values. So I'll explain brief about these concepts just a little bit later. So first of all, we'll see what are the different types of functions in C programming language. And the second category is function with no argument, and it will return some value to your main function. And the third one is function with arguments and without any return value, and function with argument and it is also written some value to your main function. And the last category is function with arguments and it will return multiple values to your main function. So we'll see in brief about each and every category. So the first category is function with no arguments and no written value. So when we have a function has no arguments, means it doesn't receive any data from the calling function. What do you mean of that? It doesn't receive anything from your main function. And similarly, when it does not return any value means the calling function, it does not receive any data from the called function. So meaning of that, the main function, it does not take anything back from the subfunction. So now we'll see how we can implement this concept. So at the time of function declaration, at return type you can simply specify void, because void is used in C programming for returning no value, and then you can specify your function name. So as a name said, it doesn't take any arguments. So simply in parenthesis, we are not passing any parameters. So at the time of function calling, in your main function, you simply call your function by using the function name. So at the time of function definition, you can use the same prototype like void function name, and within a flower braces, you can specify the statements to accomplish a task. And the second category is function with arguments but no return value. So function with argument means, so we can pass something in your parenthesis, right? We can pass something in your parenthesis. And function with no return type means, so it doesn't return any value back to your main function. Simply we can say when a function has arguments, it receives any data from the calling function, that is any data from your main function, but it does not return, means but it returns no value to your calling function, that is your main function. And at the time of function calling in your main function, simply you can use your function name. Within a parenthesis, you can pass your parameters. At the definition, so simply you can use the prototype which you are providing at the function declaration, and then you can provide the statements within that flower braces. And next category is function with no arguments but returns a value. So when a function has no arguments, it does not receive any data from the calling function. When it returns a value means the calling function can receive any data from the called function. So by meaning of that, so the main function can receive some data from the subfunction. So at the time of declaration, so we can provide the return type, and you can specify the function name, but we cannot pass any parameters in that function declaration. So at the time of function calling also, simply you can call your function name. At the time of definition, you can use the same prototype of your function declaration, and you can specify the statements within that function definition, and you can write the return statement as the end of the statement in your function definition, because it will return something to your main function. And next category is function with arguments and return value. So when a function has an arguments, it can receive any data from your main function. Similarly, it returns a value, means the calling function can receive any data from the called function. So now at the time of function declaration, you can specify your data type. This may be of int, float, double or character, whatever it will be. And you can specify the function name. Within that parenthesis, you can pass your parameters. So you can pass any number of parameters. Either it will be a 1, 2 or 3, depends on your requirement. At the time of function calling, simply you can use a function name. Within a parenthesis, you can pass the number of parameters. At the definition, you can use the same prototype of your function declaration, and then you can provide a statement, and you can give a return statement at the end of your function definition, because this will return something to your main function. Thank you.